In my October favorites video, I told you guys how I have been loving collard greens and have been using them to wrap things and make like sandwiches out of. And some of you wanted to see how I do that, so I'm going to show you today. And all you need is some collard greens and whatever you want to put inside them. This honestly could not be a simpler way to make a sandwich. We're gonna start by putting a big pot of water on the stove and bring it to a boil. And then you're gonna take your collard green, which is very, very large, and a pair of kitchen shears. Fold your collard green in half, and you're just gonna cut right along where that big vein is, because you don't really want that in your sandwich. It's kind of bitter and it's really hard to chew up. So once you cut this giant vein out, you will be left with a collard green that kind of has a hole in it, but that's okay. Then go through and do that with your others. Once your water has come to a boil, just stick your collard greens in there and press them down with some tongs. And you want to boil them for about 30 seconds. Really, really quick. We're just trying to take the bite off. You will see them turn a very, very bright green, and that's how you know that they're done. So I have a couple sheets of paper towel laying here, and I'm just going to lay them out and let them cool down so that we can make our wraps. While those are cooling, I'm going to prepare the chicken that I'm putting in my wrap. I just have 4 ounces of chicken here, and I'm going to chop it up pretty finely, like bite-sized pieces, so that it will be really easy once it's put into the wrap. And I'm just making a really simple chicken wrap today, guys, but you can put anything you want in these. They are great taco shells. I put ground beef and Greek yogurt and cheese in them, and they're so, so good. I also love making a club wrap. So if you bake up some bacon and get it nice and crispy, you put it in with chicken and ham and some ranch dressing. I also make like an Asian chicken wrap with these, and I use my cauliflower rice recipe, which if you haven't seen it, I will link it up here for you. And I make a bunch of cauliflower rice and saute up some chicken, and then I put peanut sauce, like it's like a peanut butter sauce, all over and wrap it up, and it's delicious. I'm gonna show you how I wrap these guys up. We're going to take one of our collard greens, and I just put about 2 ounces of chicken in each one, and you wanna put it at the top where the collard green is the largest. And you can add anything else you want in here, tomatoes, whatever vegetables, cheese, get creative with it. And I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon of ranch dressing. This is just the Parmesan ranch from Trader Joe's. I like it because it doesn't have any weird ingredients. So I put about a tablespoon of that on. And then you take the ends that are cut and fold them over each other. Tuck in one of the corners, another one of the corners, and then you just roll this guy up. And it makes a little sandwich wrap. Obviously, if you put more in here, they're gonna be bigger, but look at how clean that is. There's nothing hanging out of it. I'll cut it open for you and show you guys. And there is your chicken wrap. So simple, so delicious. Get creative with these, make fun ones. These are like little mini chicken ones, but I have made them a million different ways, and they're all so good. I do have a couple tips for making this recipe. If you're sensitive to the taste of greens, if you just know that you don't like them at all, I would say start with something spicy. If you make something like a taco and put a bunch of spice on your ground beef or your ground chicken or whatever you're using, it's going to totally cover up the bitterness of the collard greens. I personally love the taste of them, and I don't have a problem with them at all, but I have had people tell me that they find them bitter. So if you find them bitter, then cover it up with some spice and you won't even tell. But that's a wrap for today, guys. If you make a collard green wrap, make sure you shoot me a picture on either Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. I would love to see your collard green wraps and whatever you decide to put in them. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye. We have everything from low-carb snacks to meals to beauty to even my favorite movie of the month. So let's just hop right in. I am going to start with what was my favorite vegetable. dogs like them too. I don't know. These are like the perfect thing to take to work or school because they're good cold and once